Howdy, folks. Hope you're doing, staying safe. We're talking today about the USS Hall. This is the new boat for the Research Bureau for 60,000 points. I just grinded my Pan-Asian line to finish that up and get that today. She is a Forrest Sherman, but with one big difference. She doesn't have 127 millimeter or 5-inch guns. She has 203s, 8-inch guns on her. She is absolutely devastating to destroyers. She can also Citadel. That's the thumbnail. Citadel Des Moines, no problem. Citadel light cruisers, Citadel heavy cruisers. Her HE is just murder to battleships. She does have some drawbacks. I mean, she's got an amazing speed boost that I take and all the upgrades of it because she doesn't have a smoke screen. This boat is not a brawler destroyer by any means, but it's going to have some good and some bad. In some scenarios, it's good. Some scenarios, I find it's really bad. And I had an oddball thing I'll tell you about in operation. There's the torpedo angles. They're pretty, like the Forrest Sherman, they're pretty bad, in my opinion. So I didn't like that boat for that. But let's jump in it, shall we? All right, let's go with the armor layout. Working, mate. There's the 203s. They do such a great job. All right, so, yep, paper thing. Paper mache. You're not going to brawl with this thing. Survivability, 26,150. It's okay. Artillery, here's her stick. She's got 3x1, 203 millimeters. They got a reload time of 3.4 seconds, which is fantastic. Turret traverse at 6 seconds is great. 14% fire chance, which is even better, and she can penetrate 34 mils of steel. I upgraded mine to 14.3 for range because I do want to shoot. That's all you're doing in this boat is DACA. Like I told you with torpedoes, she's got 2 per side. Yeah, it's 16-kilometer range. They're not really all that good, in my opinion. Depth charges. I'm going right to it. This has got to be 30 seconds. It's driving me nuts. Hey, well, never mind. Maneuverability 35.6 with speed flag and whatnot. Rudder shift at 5.3 is excellent. Detectability, it's okay, 6'5". I mean, it's not the end of the world. It's like a French DD or whatnot. Firing guns and main smoke, 4.6, and your detectability by air is 3.1. All pretty good. Equipment, you guys know me, and gals too. I take main armor modification. I did take the end speed boost. It's an extra 30% of length. You could take your engine protection because you're going to get modules beat up in this boat. But I want the speed boost because I don't have that smoke. Aiming system modification, I always take that. It's important. And then, of course, I take propulsion modification to Juke and Jive because you had no smoke screen. Like I said, rudder shift's really good, so I'm not overly worried about that. I do take concealment, so I do have the ability to go dark when I need to. And I take the gunfire control system modification too. It gives me an extra 16% of range. There are my flags. Of course, then you also take the damage control every 38 seconds. Great heal on the boat. I do like it a lot. Speed boost, 156 seconds, over 2.5 minutes just about. It's not bad. And AAA, it's okay. It's not, or sorry, AA, it's okay. It's not great, but it's okay. I'll say it's just that. It's okay. Now, I take normal camo. It comes with it. That's what I took. Wargaming does a great job. All right, captain skills. I did take Liquidator for plus 30% damage, but torpedoes aren't that good. I'm going to probably switch it over, I'm being honest, to this one to incoming fire alert. I think that's better, to be honest with you. And I'm going to keep consumer specialist. That 7.5% reduction, getting my consumables back up is worthwhile. Preventive maintenance, last stand. Of course, I take priority target. That's my standard destroyer build out. I do take adrenaline rush because I do want to make sure I see it. I am going to take Superintendent because that's important because I do want that. I do take Dazzle because I do want the extra 20% dispersion and a big boost. Another boost on top of the boost I already have, which is fantastic. So it's good. Superintendent's also important too because you do need that to actually have more of the modules. I take Concealment Expert. That's so far the build I've kind of come down to. It's not too bad. So where does she struggle and what she's good at? Well, first of all, if you look at her, first of all, with regards to the operation modes, I haven't played asymmetrical because it's gone now, but co-op, she's extremely strong against destroyers and cruisers and HE against battleships and whatnot. I do in co-op always tend to charge in, so it's what I do. Randoms, she is very powerful. If you're a DD and you get spotted by this thing, you should turn away and smoke as quick as possible because it'll wreck it. I wrecked most DDs. Most DDs take 14 to 20 shots to kill it. He was saying this took about half the time. It's got that big of a difference. Citadeling light and heavy cruisers is a lot of fun. I mean, it's fantastic for that. When you look at operations, it actually struggles. I've noticed I played 8 operations, all the same one. I think it's called Cherry Blossom when you have to take out the airfields. I got jumped every time. I was always on the left-hand side at the start of it. I always had to do the DDs. The DDs were not firing at anyone else. They were firing only at me to kill me. And the amount of torpedoes that came out were unreal. It's almost like the DDs know and the bots, like, I must kill you. So it's different. I'm not saying that as like it's me, but I'm just saying I distinctly noticed it. But overall, I think she's good. I think she's going to be great in asymmetrical. I also think she's going to be good in ranked. I'm going to try ranked this season because I want to see what it's like. But I think this boat is going to be really good in ranked. And if you watch this destroyer, watch me just kill it. It's unreal. But yeah, it's something you can see it being used in rank. I think it'll be very good in clan battles personally. I have played clan battles in the past. I think overall it's a very strong boat. I also think that the gun's reloading time has got to be nerfed because it's just a little bit too strong in my opinion. That's just my opinion. Overall, I like it. I'm glad I had it. I'm going to use and play it a lot with it. But it's not a torpedo boat. It's a pull-up gunboat, period. And that's what I would spec it for. And I might change the captain skills a bit later to do that, but that's how I see it so far. But let me know down in the comments, do you have the boat? What do you think of it? I have seen it a few times. I'm happy with it. I think it's worth getting, and it's not that badly priced, if I'm being honest. But all right, as always, take care, stay safe. Wish you all the best, and bye for now.